Hey guys, this is Tales on the Booter. Welcome back, everybody. Guys and girls, I should say. So yeah, the boot was back on again. I've been in the walls a little bit. I forgot to mention in the pickups video. So I was nearly... Tuesday night I probably wouldn't have been... Probably said I won't be going anywhere Sunday. A few people on Facebook that I'm friends with may or may not have seen the status. Basically I stamped on a screw and it went through my flip-flop into my heel and punctured it. So yeah, I was fucking in pain, I was hobbling, couldn't put a shoe on, etc, etc. So I went to the doctors, had a tetanus, which fucking, if I ever had a tetanus, I think the last time she'd had was 1996. But top of the arm, feels like I've been punched for about 3 days. I had a dead arm, foot was throbbing, hobbling around, it was a nightmare. Work was really good, so I could work from home, which really helped actually, because a couple of days sort of putting pressure on it and stuff like that, it's kind of healed up a little bit. Put a plaster, padded it all out, and I could sort of manage to sort of hobble with it, you know, or walk half decently. So yeah, managed to go to the Booter. Was it worth it? Yeah and no. You can tell it's winding down a little bit, I must admit. I did miss out on, well, I think I missed out on one thing which I weren't that fussed about. Thought I put a bit of hickaroo on, that does sound really same volume, but okay, now I'm just ramped up on the old cube. Right, so a few bits today. A couple. No, I'll tell a lie. I think there's one thing that I'm keeping. One thing I'm keeping from today. Two things. There was loads. My old lizard mates were back again. Did I mention about the guy who picked the GameCube up last week? He was there, and even they were like astounded by him. I hadn't seen him talk to anybody, but apparently he goes up to people. He's got like a cricket bag on his back, so he looks like a fucking... They were calling him the turtle. Have we got any video games? Lego. And he said he's got a fucking list. I was like, what? He goes, he's got a list. I've just heard him ask some lady. He fucking stood there for about 40 seconds reading off a list of stuff that he was after. I said, I fucking told you, because I sort of said to him, because they hadn't been for a couple of weeks, and I was like, there's 7. It was like fucking, there's that many lizards. It was like the fucking reptile centre at Pets at Home, fucking everywhere. And I said that to him, said, shouldn't have bothered coming, because I think they went somewhere else last week. It was horrendous again. I didn't miss out on anything. I only seen one thing, which what these guys picked up, which was a loose Mega Drive in like a carry bag with some loose carts. Nothing spectacular from what I could see, unless there was some gold at the bottom. I didn't see it. £8, but I've got fucking 2 Mega Drives set up there. I think 2 Mega Drives and 1 Asian one, so I'm all set for them. But yeah, it was fucking brutal. Again, it wasn't that much, realistically speaking. I mean, if you had the money, there's some right bargains to be had. God, that's more gas in fucking bud, that is. Oh, pardon me. Right, first thing I grabbed was a lady setting a stall up, getting all the odds and sods out, and I just said to her, like, you got any games? She said, oh yeah, we've got PlayStation 2. I was like, oh, I'm interested in that. So you got any games? She said, yeah, we've got a couple of games. So she pulled out some PS1 games. Nothing spectacular except for this one. Again, this is great trade fodder. If no one's interested, it's going towards Manchester funds, and that's Spyro Year of the Dragon Platinum with no manual though. This has got it's got a few dinks on it, to be fair. I'm sure it'll play. They're pretty resilient in terms of that, unless they're really gouged. So I think that was £1. So I'll pay £1 for a Spyro game all day long. She had a fat PS2, which she found. She wanted a tenner for it. I said, nah, not interested in that. So a couple of quid. That's all because I mean I only can move them on for about 10 or so now. She wouldn't have none of it, and then move a mate, he ended up buying it for a £5, which, yeah, it's alright, but fuck that. There's not much on it. You've got to lug the things around, they weigh a bastard ton. Right, so that was the first thing, wasn't great, nothing really doing. There's another lady that said she had a couple of games, she ended up with Mirror's Edge and this one, for £3 each. I got down to £2.25 for this. I don't think I've got this one. I'm pretty sure I haven't, because she was wanting like £3 odd. I'm pretty sure that's how much they are in game. So she relinquished, and I say I got this for £2.25 bizarrely. I kept saying £2, but I think she just wanted to win the bid, the sort of bartering. Street Fighter 4 on the PS3. So that's one of the games I'm probably keeping if I need it. What else happened today? It's not a great deal. I mean, it was busy enough. There wasn't a great load of games knocking about. There was one guy who had, I'll show you the next lot, next item. And he had a few of these. He was asking like good prices, but kind of, I think what he would get, what he would sell them for to CX on coming back and checking this one that this is the only one I needed. My mate picked up a couple of items from him. I think he made out that he was got a big 50 quid up, but he was spending like 80 quid. There's no way I'm spending 80 quid on one store. So what I grabbed from the guy for 8 quid, which when I looked just online to make sure I hadn't been sort of scammed, this is what CX would have paid him for this. And trades in for 10 quid. So cash was 7 quid I think, something like that. And they sell it for 15. So I'm still sort of 7 quid up if you like. It's one game or one item that I'm kind of glad I got from the booter, really, because I wouldn't really want to go and buy it new or anything like that. And it's just Wii U Sing Party with a microphone and the game, everything's in there. The girls may have a bash in it, but like I say, I am angling to go for a full Wii U collection that includes all the tat like this. But so if you can pick them up for the booter for a couple of quid, then more's the better. But he had Mario Kart 8, he had Call of Duty 2, he had Tank, he had quite a few games. He had an Xbox One game as well, I can't remember what it is, and he had a 2DS, so my mate picked up the 2DS, the Xbox One game, and Mario Kart for 70 something quid, might be 75 quid, something like that. I think he wanted 55 quid for the 2DS. Which, if you look on the hunt, you know, if you're in the market to buy one, it's great. But to spend 70 odd quid at the booter, that's probably most of my fucking budget blown, and it ain't gonna happen. And I say most of the games, I had all the other games. I'm trying to think what else he had. Darksiders 2, NBA 2K3 he had, so I've got them two. Mario Kart 8, Black Ops, Call of Duty, whatever you call it, 2. There's something else. Can't remember, but I had them all. Because they're good prices if you're in the market to buy them. Right. Where do we go next? I'll leave that. A couple of fat PS2s. I actually picked a couple up. Now, this one I managed to grab for 4 quid. The lady was there with a dad selling some stuff. She said it's just the hubsters. It won't take less than a £5. So I managed to get it to 4 quid. It's just a fat PS2 with all the cables. You've seen them a million times. The memory card, quite nice. Mad Catz dual force controller. Yeah, memory card. Some of the fucking, I don't know what it is, but yeah. So that was 4 quid. Grabbed that. There's not a great deal else, really. I picked up this for £2.50. This must be the worst fucking PlayStation 2 I've ever seen in my whole life. I've had to throw the bag away. The bag was filthy. To be fair to the guy who said he was given this, I had a bit of a laugh with him actually, because I say he said that I've been given it, so that, he shouldn't have said that, because at the end of the day I knocked him down for about 10 quid to £2.50. Fucking Jesus. So the bag it is in, I mean, I have no idea what it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And Fish Lake Meg, what's it saying? Rory racing car. So yeah, he got given it, and I just went, well, look at this, £2.58 taking it home. I've thrown the carry bag away. It's obviously been in the garage or the shed or some shit, and fuck knows what's happened to that. I'll give it a wipe over and I'll get that gone. Same with the other one there. 2 items left. That's it. Running dry, lads. Running dry. Lads and ladies. Okay. I mean, Lizard Mates, it was, you know, because it was quite desperate. It was quite barren. And I had warned them earlier on. They're like, bloody hell, it's ridiculous. We shouldn't have bothered coming. So, well, I did say that to you. One of them walked past me up an aisle and he sort of said, oh, 25 quid over there. Oh, what's that for? Oh, Wii, for the Wii. So I looked over and there's a white Wii there with this particular game. He said, so much, what's 25 quid? And he just walked off. I think they were losing a bit of faith in it all, to be honest, which is good. But there's, for every one that gives up, there's fucking 10 more that think it's a gold mine. So I wandered over anyway, had a look at it. I think, see, this is what usually happens to me. I ask about something and they say a certain price and I walk away and someone else goes on, like happened last week with that fucking arsehole, and they go, oh, we just sat on its own, and all of a sudden they changed tax. So this kind of happened today, which is not great because it should have happened last week really, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So I went over and asked the lady, oh, was you sat, I'm not sure if he even asked if it sat on its own, but I did, and she was, I think it was too early for her. She weren't on the ball at all. So and ahhed, went back and forth a little bit. I managed to grab this for 5 quid. I was a little bit naughty because I seen this, it was inside the box, so I wasn't going to fucking say anything because I thought, well, for 5 quid I've got my money back on this anyway. Well, near enough with this game. So for £5 I grabbed big box Mario Kart Wii. Now, that's, I can just wipe all that shit off anyway. This is about 10 quid trading CX again. You know, kind of doubled my trading money. Got the official wheel. It's got no sort of the egg carton. Got the instructions and it's got the game, which is in fun. You know, it's in great condition. Check the disc and it's, yeah, it's fine. So even at that, you know, it's like, actually for £5, trading's fine. But what was in the box was like a nunchuck and stuff. And I was quite honest with her. I said, oh look, you want to keep this. I didn't tell her about this game. So oh yeah, thanks for that. Wii Sports. So that's 4 quid trading. So I've got 14 quid for a £5. Unless one of you boys wants it. But like I say, quite a big box to sort of send out. That's it. It's just got some like gunk on it. I've got to wipe it off. It's in actually the box is in really good nick. But I've got a really good condition one of them, so I don't need that. So that'll just go towards more funds. The last item. Pick a bunch. So I think this was just before Mario Kart. I said I hadn't picked a great deal up. You know, there's nothing like outstanding. Like, oh, it's been a great day. It's been all right. And this lady would not have said that she had any game stuff. I swear to God. She had like bric-a-brac, lots of furniture, wooden furniture, and I just happened to say to her, oh, you haven't got any, you know, she's all setting up and all that, you know, don't happen to have any video games. Video games? No, I don't think I've got any of them. So, oh, don't worry. She said, oh, but I've got a GameCube. I was like, yeah, I'm interested in that. So it was my husband just chucked it in there, and it's in with like fucking saucepans. She had this box. I pulled that out to sort of get the box down because, like I say, it's full of fucking saucepans. And So I looked in the bag that was in the box with the saucepans. So, okay, there's 4 games. A set of bingo bongos, which I've got. And there's, like I say, 4 games, a cube, 2 controllers. So 2 controllers of, I didn't even check these, to be honest. They are missing the sort of rubberized. They are official, but they're missing the rubber, purple and the black, which is a shame. To be fair, it's a shame, but I'm not going to argue too much. Then, actually, when I got back and checked this, obviously someone decided to halfway plait the AV cord, which I thought was quite cool actually, because obviously someone's unfoiled it and then they plaited it. They've done a nice plait on it. Don't often see a plaited GameCube AV lead. So then we come to the cube and the games. Black cube. All I seen in the sort of bag was that. So I was like, yeah, fine. So we're looking for the lot. I didn't. Like I said, the controls at the bottom, bongos on the top. The cube was there, black cube. Nothing spectacular. Memory card in it. So the games, I went, what are you asking for it? I think she was like, undernard. And she's like, oh, no, what do you think? And I sort of said a £5. She went, oh, I was looking more for 15. So, tenner? She went, yeah, fine. So, give her the tenner. So I was happy as Larry. Got back. Right, you'll laugh at this. Just going through the games. Sims I've got. So again, that's just trade fodder. There's no manuals. A few dinks in the disc. Like I say, I'll have the case probably for X-Men, and that'll go to CX if no one else is interested. Donkey Konga, obviously with the bongos. See, a lot of these are missing the second clasp. Again, disc, I think this is fine on that. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Then we come to the 2 that I was mainly after. So obviously, to be fair, even at the stall I didn't check these, because I just thought, I don't want, fuck it, for a tenner I thought I could get my money back on the controllers if nothing else. So I'll do it how it was when I got back. Just give me 2 ticks. So Mario Party 4, obviously the top's a bit of wear there, so I opened it up and I was like, oh you bastard. There's no manual. The points are there for it, I think. I'm just trying to see if this is, yeah it is, yes it's for Mario Party 4, because a lot of these ones they made them generic at the beginning and then they changed them to be unique. I was like, oh you're having a laugh, ain't ya? Bollocks. I thought, fuck it, typical. And I thought to myself, it might be in the GameCube, but I hadn't got to the bottom yet. So Mario Kart 8, open Mario Kart 8 up, and the disc fell out. I was like, yes, bonus, brilliant. Disc's alright. So I pop that in there, and then look back in under the thingy, and Mario Kart 8. There's only got a fucking Zelda in there. There's no Mario Kart though. And I was like, oh, shit, but good, because you know, Zelda's even like just sell the collector's edition one. You know, just move that on its own. And that's got the manual and everything else in it. And then look in the cube. Bingo bongo! So we have full copy of Mario Kart. Did I say Mario Kart 8? Full copy of Mario Kart and Zelda to boot. So the 10 quid, which initially I thought, shit, fucked here, actually worked out quite well. And official GameCube control. And that's it, guys. That's all I've got. I ain't got no more. So it is winding down. It would appear to be winding down a little bit, which is not, you know, uncommon really, given that what we're in now, September, halfway through September. So yeah, there we go. Very tempted to sort of, like I say, I do need some funds for Manchester. I haven't even bought my ticket or my train ticket yet. I need to get that sorted. so there may well be, and it's been ages since I did a fucking for sale trade video, so there may be one incoming, to be honest. Right, take it easy, catch you later.